Wherever you go, wherever you stay, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. No matter how far, how broken you are, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. Hey, I don't know you, but I know you got tension in your neck. Stressed out, too addicted to your phone to go to bed. If that's you, then take a breath.
Welcome back, my beautiful souls. Welcome to Rooted Visions Tarot, and welcome to this Cancer and New Moon Zodiac and Chakra reading. Alright, the Cancer New Moon invites us to tune into our hearts, reconnect with our emotions, plant seeds for the life that we want and for the life that we desire. All right, Cancer energy reminds us that healing is not weakness. All right, falling is not weakness. All right, softness is not weakness. Okay, this sacred new moon is asking you to slow down. Okay, listen to your inner voice. All right, listen to that inner voice. Create intentions rooted in love, emotional security, and self-trust. In this reading, we'll explore heart chakra healing, root chakra healing, inner child healing, emotional reset and renewal. We'll be doing some new moon intentions ceremony and messages from spirit during this new cycle. All right, for this new cycle. Okay, remember, this new moon is a portal, a time to release the old and consciously choose what you wish to create moving forward. Okay, so let's take a deep breath and let it out through your mouth. Open your heart. Allow spirit to guide you into this next chapter. Let us make space tonight to honor our emotions. Let us make space tonight to honor our healing. All right, let us make space tonight to honor our becoming. Okay, remember, the new moon is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you are beneath the doubt, beneath the fear, beneath the stress. All right, and beneath those old versions and stories of yourself. Okay, trust your journey, trust your healing, and trust the seeds that you are planting. Before I pull a single card, I invite you to take a deep breath. Exhale through the mouth. The Cancer New Moon is asking us to come home to ourselves. Tonight, we heal the heart. Tonight, we ground the root. Tonight, we release what no longer serves us. Tonight, we honor our inner child. Tonight, we plant the seeds for new intentions. Tonight, we plant the seeds for the life we're creating. Take another deep breath. Out through your mouth. As I sound this bow, I invite you to release, receive, and realign. Spirit, please let these messages receive and reach those who is meant to find. further ado, let's tap in. Alright, so first we have Aries. This new moon. Let's see what Spirit is saying. Alright, so this new moon invites you to focus on your heart and your root chakra. Alright, you need to focus on that, slow down, and be open to receive. Okay, keep an open heart. Alright, and your inner child message could be, what part of you is asking to feel safe, to feel loved, to feel nurtured, to feel understood. Let's see. Let's see, Aries. What message? What is the energy? Ooh. So we have the Empress upside down in reverse. We have the Hangman. And we also have the 5 of Cups for Aries. Alright, so y'all, you guys are definitely in this phase where you're feeling of lack of inspiration. Alright, you're in this phase where you're unable to tap into your creative side. Okay, you definitely need to ground more in order to open up that root chakra for sure. Alright, and with this Hangman here, it's encouraging you to look at the world differently, to look at things from a different light and a different perspective, okay? To receive the insight that you need to see, all right? Because you're kind of hesitant about something, okay? And also with this 5 of Cups here, is encouraging you to just feel, okay? Slow down and feel. Definitely a connection with your heart chakra. You definitely, I'm feeling like you need to release something that's weighing you down. Matters of the heart for sure, right? Whether it be grief, loss, okay, fear, all right? Whether you're mourning someone, you definitely need to release that, okay? Yeah, just know that it will get better for sure, but definitely you need to tap into self. All right, go walk on the grass with Mother Nature, okay, to help ground your root chakra. Let's see what chakra card comes up for Aries. Look, heart chakra energy. Hermie is green, and it also says victim. So you're definitely feeling like you're a victim to your circumstances right now, for sure, okay? But Spirit is encouraging you to step back, slow down, receive the guidance that you need to receive from Spirit in order to look at things from a different perspective, okay? For sure. You're definitely feeling sad, for sure. Just press that right there. All right, and let's see what Herbal Oracle Spirit is guiding you today. Ooh, we have the Lion's Mane in reverse. Wow. Let's see what that is. Now, this is a new deck, so I haven't quite gotten all of it done yet, so bear with me. Okay, so the lion's mane in reverse. Okay, it says vanity, self-interest, lack of intention, empathy. All right, and this planet's ruler is Mercury and Uranus. Okay, so for your healing, you can focus on nourishing the heart. Yeah, this lion's mane is definitely for the heart. Okay, alright, for my lovely Taurus. Alright, this new moon in Cancer, your theme is around create emotional security and comfort. Alright, and your chakra focus is your heart and your sacral. Alright, so let's see. And an inner child message and a heart message you can focus on is what part of you is asking to feel safer, to feel loved, to feel nurtured, to feel understood. Okay, you could be experiencing stress, burnout. You could be overgiving to others and not enough to yourself. All right, not grounded enough. Okay, so y'all make sure that all of those things contribute to your energetic imbalance during this time. And look what we have. We have the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so yeah, you have a huge blockage. Okay, you have fears that are keeping you blocked. You have doubts that are keeping you blocked. You have uncontrollable thoughts that are blocking you. All right, you are overthinking. All right, but you are going to enter a rebirth. All right, heavy air energy. All right, you need to speak good things to yourself. Okay, because with this 8 of Swords, you are definitely having a huge blockage. All right, you're not allowing yourself to be free. You're holding too much self-doubt. All right, lack of encouragement. Okay, for sure. The heavy on the lack of fears as well. All right, you're scared of change. You're fearing change. All right, that's what I'm seeing. All right, you're fearing that the decisions you make are not going to lead you to the right path. Okay, and with this 3 of Pentacles, you're scared to ask for help. All right, but Spirit wants to remind you to reach out to them. They are here, all right, to need you. All right, sometimes you need a team instead of self. Okay, heavy earth energy, so you need to make sure you're grounded as well. And then with this 7 of Swords in reverse, yeah, you're facing plenty of obstacles right now. Okay, plenty of obstacles, but you will overcome them. Okay, you're feeling insecure. All right, you're feeling fear. All right, you're feeling doubt. So y'all, 83 could be an angel number as well. So y'all, during this time, I encourage you to trust the foundation that you are building. All right, that could be an intention that you set for this new moon. You can simply say, I trust the foundation that I'm building, because you're definitely having fear around your future, for sure. And the foundations that you're scared to take. All right, you're definitely having doubt around the things that you are doing. So definitely trust the foundation that you are building. Okay, and a journal prompt that you can journal on is, what emotional pattern am I ready to release, and what am I calling in? Okay, let's see your heart. Let's see what chakra is coming out for you for this Cancer New moon. What chakra, spirit? What chakra do you have for my Taurus collective in regards to this fear and this doubt that's keeping them captive? Give me one card, spirit. Thank you. Recovery. You are going to enter a phase of recovery and rebirth, confirmation, all right? You're going to enter a whole new phase of recovery and rebirth. You are going to be given the key. Your spirit and your ancestors and your guides, they're going to give you the key to recover and to restore faith and trust in yourself, all right? Trust in your foundation. You're going to be receiving the key to build your foundations, and you're going to be moving more confident, all right? For sure, all right? They're definitely going to be speaking more life into you. Like I said before, you need to speak more life into you. You need to probably do some mirror magic. Speak, go say some affirmations in the mirror. That would definitely be helpful for you during this time as well, all right? Things you can say is, I am trusting the foundations that I am building. I am making the right decisions for my foundation, all right? I am creating the best foundation for my future, all right? So you can say things like that to help bring up your confidence, okay? Now let's see what herbal oracle spirit is guiding. Ooh, the Mukana journey. Wow, all right. So instantly I look at this card, and this is heavy third eye energy, okay? And I also see a rainbow. So there is definitely good fortune and good abundance in store for you once you get over this fear and this doubt, all right? And once you realize that the foundations that you are creating are good enough, they are worthy, they are right, all right? You will receive abundance, okay? Yeah, let's see the spirit message for this. Let's see. All right, so upright, it means a state of transition, and this is definitely heavy confirmation, all right? With this Eight of Swords and this, I don't think I'm saying it properly, but Mukana card, you're definitely in a state of transition. You are about to enter a whole journey, okay? A whole rebirth, and it's gonna shape your whole way of thinking, okay? Yeah, you're definitely entering a state of transition, all right? Higher mind, confirmation, like I said, it's gonna change your whole state of thinking, okay? Yeah, and you're gonna be trusting, and you're gonna trust yourself, okay? You're gonna trust yourself, all right? It says Mukana has deeply restorative effect on the brain, the nervous system, and hormonal system. It is believed that leaks were aged to suffer lots of stress, all right? Yeah, it helps you to cope with stress, all right? It helps your brain to release dopamine, stimulating the pineal gland to produce human growth hormone, all right? To raise your testosterone levels, all right? It is the key neurotransmitter, all right? For higher consciousness. So once you're going through this rebirth, you're gonna gain a higher consciousness, and it's gonna make you just push forward, all right, onto your journey towards abundance. You need to remember to trust in the foundations that you are building, all right? For sure. Yeah. You're about to leave something familiar, okay? And enter a whole new territory, all right? You feel it. Something in your gut is telling you that, it's going to be different, all right? So this plant definitely gives you the power of your higher mind, and it magnetizes opportunities to you, okay? It's a message is don't resist the journey in the name of comfort, all right? Let go of whatever is holding you back. No, thank you, Spirit, all right? Yeah. So you definitely need to let go of the fear. That is what's holding you back, all right? Let go of the doubt, all right? Let go of whatever is holding you back, because you are going to enter a rebirth, and you are going to have the key to everything that you set now in this next phase coming, okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so like I said before, a journal prompt that you can also write is, what are some things that are holding me back? You can write down the things that are holding you back, all right? And you can throw them away from you 3 times, okay? And take it to the bathroom and flush it down the toilet. And as you're flushing it down the toilet, just imagine all the things that you wrote down that are holding you back. Just imagine them going down and into the sewage, into the gutter. They no longer exist, all right? They are waste, they are garbage. So that is a new moon ritual that you can do to help push you along and let go of the fears that are holding you back, okay? Ashe. Alright, Gemini. This new moon, the theme around this Cancer new moon focuses on speaking your feelings honestly, okay? Speak honestly, all right? And your chakras to focus on is your throat and your heart. I just... one card. Ooh. 2 cards. One more card, Spirit. Some energetic imbalances you could be experiencing right now is burnout, overgiving, all right? Fear, not speaking your truth, lack of grounding. Spirit gave us 4 cards, so we're gonna go with it, okay? So we have the 2 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit, all right? So with this 2 of Wands, you're definitely procrastinating on something, all right? You're definitely procrastinating on something because it is in reverse, all right? It's in reverse. So you need to believe in yourself more. I'm getting sacral chakra energy as well, all right? You need to set that fire and ignite it, all right? Don't procrastinate, all right? Be realistic with your goals and your wants, okay? Because here with this, Spirit is saying you need to focus. You need to focus on your goals to bring great success, all right? You need to focus on your ideas, all right? You need to focus on your opportunities that are coming, all right? You need to focus on your ambition. Have the courage, all right, to do what you have to do and take the step forward so that you can create the success, all right? Because it's in your hands. Everything you ever wanted and desired is right at your fingertips. I'm a master magician, all right? You are an alchemist, all right? Whatever you want, whatever you desire, and you speak it, and it's yours, all right? So if you want your goals to come to fruition, you need to focus on them, you need to alchemize them, you need to meditate on them so that they can come to success, all right? You're definitely... Now, with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there's definitely some shakiness right now when it comes to stability, okay? You could have jealous people around you, all right? You could be a little moody, all right? You could have people nagging at you. but you need to just put that all aside and just focus on yourself and your goals. That is the main thing right now, okay? So a journal prompt that you can write is, what goals have I been putting aside that I'm ready to bring to life? Okay? And get your journal and write all your goals down that you have been putting aside, all your goals that you are ready to bring to life. Okay? Writing them is a form of magic. Okay? When you're writing it down, imagine you already in that position. Imagine you already have that goal. You're living in that moment, okay? And that's gonna help bring in that much faster, okay? You definitely need to do a little bit more shadow work as well, right? We have the hermit here, all right? You need to meditate heavy on the meditation with this hermit card, all right? All the questions that you have and all the answers that you need will come to you in meditation, all right? Yeah. You need to seek some higher wisdom from your higher self, from your ancestors, all right? Because you are a divine inspiration to others, all right? People are definitely going to be inspired by you, all right? You're going to inspire people to transform and change, all right? And we have 9 here. That's all about entering new spirals, okay? So you will enter a new spiral and you're going to come out with the wisdom that you need. You're going to come out with the inner truth that you need. You're going to come out with all the tools that you need to bring every goal that you have to great success, okay? 444 could be an angel number. 222 could be an angel number as well, all right? And let's see what chakra Spirit is asking. Let's see what chakra's coming out. Ooh, we have 2 cards. We have the heart and the sacral chakra card coming out. Wow, 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 all right? And look, the heart, wisdom, confirmation on when I said you're gonna gain wisdom, all right? You need to seek wisdom from your higher self. Look at this card. The girl is seeking wisdom from an ancestor or higher self. Wow. And it's pure light. You're definitely a light being, okay? You're gonna bring pure light. You could have a bright aura around you. Your aura could be white as well, but you're definitely seeking wisdom at this time. Pay attention to your dreams because they are gonna bring some insight to you as well, all right? And we have Mother Earth here as well, right? So definitely ground. If you have not been grounded, definitely ground, because that's gonna help aid to your success in your dreams and your goals that you want to bring to fruition, all right? And we have the sacral chakra here. You could be in regret. You could be missing someone as well. You definitely need to clear that energy, okay? For sure, so that you can, you need to transmute that energy into your goals and your dreams. That's what Spirit is saying. Yeah, transmute that energy and so that you can just put it towards your goals and your dreams for sure, okay? That if you're missing someone, they're definitely watching over you for sure. Confirmation in this picture as well. They have their hands wrapped around you. You have angels, all right? You have a whole spirit team and a whole angels, whole ancestors at your back, okay? They're got your back and they're wrapping their hands and their love around you, and they're gonna give you wisdom as well, okay? Let's pull a herbal oracle card. Outer in reverse. confirmation when I said you have a whole spirit team. On this card, I'm just going to turn it off right real quick. There's like fairies, and they're holding like trumpets, and there's a wand here. Confirmation on you being a spiritual magician as well. And the outer is for wisdom, all right? And it's in reverse. So yeah, you definitely need to seek some wisdom right now. Let's see what it's saying. Well, I can't believe that we have 2 wisdom cards here, all right? Both of these cards represent wisdom, Gemini. Wisdom, Gemini. So let's see what the outer is saying. Wisdom, all right? And it was in reverse. So stagnancy, sorrow, all right? Not applying lessons, all right? Negativity. Like I said, there's definitely some negativity surrounding you, all right? For sure. Immortal. Also known as the Queen of Fairies, all right? The Queen of the Underworld. Outer is seat. This tree is inhabited by a spirit, all right? Or an outer mother who will punish you if you touch the tree or chop it without properly thanking her. Wow. In the Middle Ages, outer was used as protection against witches, evil spirits, and underworldly entities. So this is telling me that you definitely need to up your protection, all right? You need to do some protection rituals, some protection spells, okay? Because like I said earlier, you definitely have some evil eyes surrounding you, okay? People see the success that you are going to become. They can feel it, like they can energetically feel the path that you are on right now, right? You are on the path to success, towards abundance, towards a riches. So that alone is going to bring evil eye, okay? And you definitely have some evil eyes surrounding you, so you definitely need to up your protection. Something simple you can do every day that shouldn't take too much time is wash your hands with salt every day. That will instantly up your protection, all right? Before you leave the house, wash your hands with salt every day. And I'm getting these red berries here. Ooh. And you're definitely heavily protected, all right? Because they're saying that this outer is surrounded by a spirit that if you touch this tree without permission or properly thanking them, you will be punished, all right? So this is confirmation that your spirit team is definitely doing work in the spirit realm. Anyone that harms you, upsets you, or is doing witchcraft, magic on you, or sending you evil eye, they will be punished, all right? They definitely will be punished. So you don't have to worry about doing anything. Your spirit team has that under control. What you need to focus on is your own protection right now, all right? And like I said, wash your hands with salt every day, okay? It's a time to honor death and new beginnings, all right? Outer is associated with death and new beginnings. So confirmation with this Hermit card, all right? New beginnings, you're gonna have to do some shadow work and definitely get pushed through. There's something surrounding death that's keeping you back a little bit. Maybe you have lost a loved one or someone close to you. You haven't been able to like process their death yet, or even it could be yourself, your own death and rebirth that you feel is coming, all right? It's also used as a blood cleanser, an antiviral, an anti-inflammatory, all right, for your kidneys, liver, and digestive system, all right? So y'all, you're definitely holding a lot of energy in your sacral chakra, all right? And it could be also, you could be holding this energy in your kidneys as well, okay? So definitely, if you're able to get your hands on this herb, definitely make a tea out of it and drink it, okay? That will do you very good, okay? Very, very good. It also is used as a respiratory aid, all right? Confirmation for throat chakra as well, all right? It's gonna help align your throat chakra so you can speak more of your truth, all right? Speak more of your feelings. It says for guidance. Outer signals the end of a phase in life, as well as the beginning of a major cycle. So confirmation, you're ending a phase and you're entering a major cycle, my Geminis, for sure. All right? The queen of the underworld reminds us of the symbolic death that visits us often as we progress through our physical and metaphysical growth. Outer reminds us of how the blooming we experience when we simply allow our old self to decompose. In giving new life, the old one needs to be torn apart and allowed to die. Don't resist it. Outer is a wise guardian, assisting us as we step through the doorway of darkness. Allow yourself to be consumed by her mighty presence, all right? The Dark Mother protects your spirit as you go through these cycles of transformation. You're definitely protected, okay? Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So a journal prompt that you can write is, what fears around my new self am I holding? Am I ready to release those fears? That is a journal prompt that you can write on, okay, to just help it's gonna give you another avenue to just release those fears that are holding you back, because you are entering a rebirth phase, all right? You're entering a whole new you, okay? And just remember, as you are like entering this new phase, be soft and gentle with yourself, all right? Give yourself space. Allow yourself to grow and trust. And remember that you are heavily protected during this time, okay? Remember to do your protection rituals. Wash your hands with salt, all right? That's something simple and basic that you can do every day to protect yourself, because you are definitely receiving evil eye. People know your success and they feel it, and they know your abundance is literally at your fingertips, all right, my Geminis? But as you enter this phase, remember to speak your truth, all right? Don't be afraid to speak your truth, all right? Do your meditation, all right? And also eat some blueberries, some blackberries, for sure, to help with your throat chakra, to help align it as well. Okay. For my Cancers, all right? This theme surrounding this Cancer new moon, it's a powerful personal reset for you, okay? Definitely a powerful personal reset, all right? You're going to be healing your inner child, all right? You're going to have to be facing some of those wounds, okay? I'm feeling like you're going to have to be heavy in the shadow work, all right, for this powerful personal reset, all right? Some inner child message, heart message for you is, what parts of myself am I willing to let go? What parts of myself am I willing to release? What habits am I willing to release and let go, okay? All right, let's see what Spirit is saying when it comes to my Cancers for this Cancer new moon. What energy? Ooh. Look at that. Wow. Okay. We have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Judgment, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So yeah. You're definitely going to have to make a decision, all right? You're going to have so much strength, okay? Because you've been carrying a lot. You definitely have been carrying a lot, all right? You've been carrying burdens that are ready to be released, all right? You could be carrying stress, blockages, loss of faith, all right? That is some of the energetic imbalance that you're feeling right now, all right? Burnout, stress, loss of faith, all right? Fear, pressure, frustration, all right? Heavy blockages here with this Ten of Swords, all right? Heavy blockages, all right? But Spirit is calling you in, all right? Spirit is calling you in. You need to sit in silence and listen to your inner voice, okay? Yeah, because you have a decision to make, all right? Are you done with this suffering and this heaviness, all right? There is a need for balance, okay? There is definitely a need for balance, hence this Judgment card, all right? There is a need for balance. The scales have to be balanced now, all right? Yeah. You are going to have to answer the call to action. You're going to have to take action, all right? You're going to have to take action when it comes to this reset and self, all right? And this shadow work that needs to be faced, all right? You're going to definitely have a awakening, a reckoning, okay? With this Judgment card, you're going to have a powerful awakening, a powerful awakening. Like I said, the focus and the theme around Cancer is, and this Cancer new moon is a powerful personal reset. So everything you do is going to be from within, and it's going to be personal, right? It's going to transform your whole inner being, all right? From the way you think, from the way you feel, from the way you see, from the way you do things, all right? Everything is going to be changed, all right? After once Judgment is called, okay? 2 could be of significance. 22, angel number 22, all right? But yeah, you're entering a spiral of new beginnings with this 10 here, okay? And you definitely need to have a call for balance. I'm seeing fire energy here, y'all. You're gonna have to do things, get your priorities. You're gonna have to make new decisions, all right, when you have this awakening, all right? And you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna tolerate, all right? You're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna tolerate. But Spirit is saying be graceful with yourself, all right? Express your creativity with compassion, emotion, all right? So that's a way that you can express yourself, all right? Remember to stay compassionate, all right? But keeping your throat chakra open, because you're going to have to be communicating, all right? Communicating your boundaries to people for sure. Heavy air energy as well, throat chakra as well. You're going to have to be communicating your boundaries to people. And this is all for the growth of you, all right? So don't be selfish to yourself during this time, all right? Don't be selfish. Listen to your inner voice, all right? Don't be selfish, all right? Have the strength to say what needs to be said. Let's see what chakra card is coming up for you guys. What chakra card is coming up? Ooh, we have the crown chakra card, because it's purple. Knowledge, faith, power, wisdom. Wow. Do y'all see this here? I swear, I cannot make this up, all right? You are going to be gaining the power that you need, the strength that you need in order to endure this personal reset that you're experiencing right now, all right? No more energetic imbalances of fear, of burnout, of overgiving, okay? That is done. You're going to be receiving all the knowledge and the wisdom and the power that you need to endure this judgment and this reckoning, all right? Your spirit team's definitely here surrounding you during this time. Okay, let's pull our oracle. We have horsetail, patience. You're definitely gonna need a lot of patience. Like I said before, with this throat chakra and this communication, you're gonna have to be communicating to people about your boundaries, all right? You're gonna have to have patience with self as you start to trust and listen to your inner voice, all right? Because your inner voice is definitely gonna be guiding you, all right? It's gonna be guiding you to the knowledge and the wisdom that you need, all right? So this horsetail is definitely speaking to patience, all right? Have patience as you endure this powerful reset. It's not going to be easy, all right? Give yourself grace, all right? Give yourself space for patience. That's going to be very important for you in this time, all right? And we have the Star of David, her wall, all right? So you have to trust the higher version of yourself. Trust this process. Trust the universe, okay? Let's see what it's saying for the horsetail. Wow, horsetail is endurance, all right? Trusting the process, heightened sensitivity, all right? Steady focus, all right? So y'all, this arc is calling you to stay focused and trust the process and be mindful, all right, of the things happening around you. Crown chakra energy, all right? The astrological ruler is Saturn and Venus, all right? Venus, that's your love planet, all right? So you're definitely going to have to be having these hard conversations with people that you love, with the relationships, all right? Having on that relationships, all right? It says, whenever you cross the path with a horsetail, you are looking at a member of the soul surviving Guinness of a once great lineage, all right? They cook it as a vegetable. They chew it raw in the springtime, all right? And horsetail strengthens connective tissues such as skin, hair, nails, bones, teeth, cartilage, ligaments, all right? And even strengthens the mucous membranes, all right? So it's going to give you strength, all right? This horsetail is going to give you strength. Strength to have these hard conversations, all right? Strength to endure the hard times, all right? Strength to overcome what's weighing you down, all right? Strength to always listen to your inner self, all right? Strength to express what you truly want to express. Strength to help you grow through this personal reset, all right? And it says horsetail is ruled by Saturn as the strengthening the skeleton system, all right, and the connective tissues, all right, promoting wound healing, all right? Your hair may grow during this time as well, all right? You may experience like your skin changes, all right? Certain pigmentations may be going away, all right? But it also corresponds with Saturn, all right, which is the processing of minerals within the body, all right? So make sure that you're taking all the minerals that you need as well, all right? Because as you're going through this process, you're gonna be pulling the strength from your bones, all right? So you wanna make sure you're feeding your body back all the minerals that it needs in order to keep enduring, and it's not gonna leave you weak, all right? So make sure that you're taking your sea moss as well, okay? And it pulls from the kidneys. So if you're having kidney problems, then this is a confirmation that you need to stop, tap within, and also drink this tea to help bring you back strength, okay? Horsetail is going to nourish you, all right? It nourishes your bones, all right? It nourishes your connective tissue, all right? So as you're going through this powerful personal reset, it's reminding you to nourish self as well, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. Nourish yourself. Be gentle, all right? Horsetail teaches us of the power that lies within patience, all right? And the endurance gained through the hidden blessings of challenges. Wow, I'm going to read that again, all right? Horsetail teaches us the power that lies within patience and the endurance gained through the hidden blessings of challenges, all right? There is something good in all seeming failures, all right? There is something good in everything, all right? It might not be clear in this exact moment, but you will realize the good once when it's meant to be revealed, okay? It's reminding you to trust the process, all right? Remember that stubbornness and willfulness are counterproductive. So don't be stubborn at this time as you're going through this powerful personal reset. Just flow with it, all right? Because when you're being stubborn, you're going to counterproduct everything, all right? And you're going to find yourself in a space where you're stuck and you're not progressing and you're not able to speak or say the things that need to be said, okay? Heavy crown chakra energy as well, as we had this card here. Okay, y'all. It says, the medicine of the horse, ground to earth's energy and adapt to the changes of hardship on the journey, all right? So as you're going through this new journey, all right, of this personal reset, remember to ground. Go outside, walk on the grass, all right? Touch and hug a tree. Thank Mother Nature Thank Mother Nature for giving you the strength to keep going, all right? Ask Mother Nature for the strength to keep going as well, all right, on this journey, all right, of change and hardship, all right? Because it's not going to be easy. You guys are going to do a personal, powerful reset, all right? Everything is going to be like rewired and rechanged. I'm hearing down to your DNA, okay? And you're going to be extra sensitive at this time, all right? But this herb, the horse medicine, provides us, it's gonna make you feel extra sensitive, but it also provides trust, all right? An essential tool to have as you navigate life's journey, all right? So y'all, definitely have patience and trust with yourself as you go through this deep personal reset, all right, my Cancers? How may I help you, Savage Boy?
How do you use my food?
I didn't do nothing with your food. It's only stiff. It's only stiff.
That's not my food.
Yes, it is.
Anything in here?
Yes, it's only stiff. All right. So for my Cancers, remember to be gentle with yourself. Give yourself patience, all right, as you enter this powerful personal reset, okay? It's going to be transformative. Remember that your guides and spirit is with you, all right? They're with you to gain the knowledge and the wisdom that you need, all right? Have patience with yourself. And be strong like the horse. A horse is strong and big, all right? So stand strong in this power. Okay, my Cancers. Wow, that was so powerful, like my Cancers. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, for my Leos, my Leo, my big fire sign, my courageous, my center stage, my people who love being center stage and love all the attention, my Leos, my Leos. This Cancer new moon is surrounding theme is about rest, reset, retreat, and reconnect with spirit. All right, it's about reconnecting with spirit. All right, and your chakra focus for this Cancer new moon is going to be your crown and your third eye chakra. Okay, crown and your pineal gland. Ooh, honestly, I'm not even gonna take that because I was just trying to like do a quick little shuffle. So let's do that. All right, let's see what energy is surrounding our Leos for this Cancer new moon when it comes to rest, reset, and reconnecting with spirit. Ooh, that came out sideways. One more card, spirit. Thank you. So some energetic imbalances that you could be facing is emotional burnout, all right? Emotional suppression, stress, burnout, all right? So yeah, definitely you need to rest and retreat because this burnout is definitely something spiritual, all right? That you need to tap in on, okay? So we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Four of Swords that came out sideways, and we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? So let me bring this a little closer so I can see better. All right, so yeah, you definitely need to open up your heart in order to receive, all right, the emotions around you, okay? Open up your heart to receive the self-love that you need to give, all right? Open up your heart to receive from spirit, all right? Open up your heart to receive, okay? Getting heavy water energy as well with this Ace of Cups, okay? You have a lot of like unconditional love around you, but you're not open to receive it right now, all right? It's like your body, like it's not open to receive it, all right? I'm feeling heart chakra blockage as well, okay? Especially with this Four of Swords sideways, like you need to take time out to meditate, rest, all right? Restoration, all right? Recharge and reflect, okay? It's like you're in between. It's like you do it once and then you just go about your day, and then it's like once is not good enough, all right? You need to do it a little bit more often, hence why it's coming out sideways. You're not doing it enough, all right? Or you're not consistent with it as you need to be right now, all right? So yeah, you need a rest, all right? Because you are losing control, all right, of the foundations that you depend on. Which one is self, okay? So yeah, you need to take time and rest and restore and recharge, and all the answers that you need will come to you, okay? They will come to you in your dreams, through visions, all right? You could be out in Mother Nature or just sitting down doing something, because remember, we are resting here, and you're just gonna have a vision, and it's gonna bring you some insight on something, all right? That's how your answers and questions that you have are gonna be answered when you're in a state of resting, okay? So for as long as you keep moving around, keeping busy, and just keep going, you're not gonna get the answers that you need, all right? You're not gonna get those downloads to your crown chakra. You're not gonna get those downloads to your third eye until you stop everything and rest and restore, all right, and recharge, all right. The way you can recharge is by going out in Mother Nature, all right, and grounding, okay, for sure, all right, because with this Four of Wands here, it's saying holding on too tight can stop you from moving forward, all right? So you are definitely holding on to something when it comes to matters of the heart, all right? We have a Four here, all right? The fourth chakra is your heart chakra, all right? So you're definitely holding on to something when it comes to matters of the heart, all right? And you think you're holding on to it to like kind of protect yourself from feeling, all right? But no, Spirit is reminding you that you need to open your heart to receive the emotions around you. You need to feel. You need to open your heart in order so you can feel, because this is going to release out of your chakra, and it's going to help you even rest. It's going to help you to be able to rest even more, okay? Yeah. You're holding on to something that didn't work out. I'm channeling. It didn't work out. Something that you was looking forward to. Something that had something to do with stability and foundations. It could be with work, with opportunity, with money. It didn't work out. And from there, you lost control. You lost stability. You became suspicious of everything, all right? And you just stop grounding for sure, and you just stop feeling as well. Let's see what our chakras is saying. What card, Spirit, ancestors, what card do you have for our Leos for this Cancer new moon? What chakra card do you have for Leos for this Cancer new moon, Spirit? Ooh, we have miracle. Yeah. Once you're able to rest and restore yourself, that's when you're going to start tapping in and creating those miracles, all right? And receiving those miracles, all right? That's when you're going to start tapping in, like I said, and receiving those downloads from your crown chakra. That's when you're going to start tapping in and receiving those downloads, being able to see out of your third eye chakra. You're going to have visions, all right? So, yeah. Have your solar plexus energy as well. You may need to go out in the sun and do some sun gazing as well, okay? So yeah, a new moon intention that you can set for yourself is I trust divine timing, all right? Trust that everything will work out, all right? Trust the rest that you need. Trust how your body feels, all right? A journal prompt that you can write is, what emotional pattern am I ready to release? Okay? Yeah, what emotional pattern are you ready to release? Because once you release that emotional pattern, that's when you're going to be able to tap into your inner self more, all right? And be able to rest and receive the miracles that are there for you. The miracles are there, all right? You have the Ace of Cups, all right? The miracles are there, but you need to trust, all right? And you need to rest, all right? Your body needs rest. I'm looking at this one and I'm seeing it. Ooh, we have hibiscus in reverse. Hibiscus joy in reverse. Let's see. Ooh, in reverse, it's saying that you feel sad, you're insecure, self-doubt, all right? Lack of pleasure, okay? And upright, it means abundance, beauty, grace, nurturing, all right? So yeah, you're definitely in this state of where you're not nurturing yourself. Confirmation on the theme that is surrounding you guys right now, which is rest and restoration, all right? You're not nurturing self, all right? That's why it's in reverse. So yeah, you're feeling insecure, unhappy, unworthy, all right? And these ruling planets are Venus and Pluto. Those are two love planets. So definitely you're not having enough self-love, all right? Lack of self-love, lack of self-doubt, all right? Okay, and let's read what it says, okay? So yeah, it says hibiscus is closely associated with the goddess Kali, the dark goddess of death, time, and change. So yeah, it's definitely time for you to change, all right? It's time for you to enter this death phase and change, all right? Hibiscus has been used in beauty rituals, all right? It nourishes the skin, all right? A pulp of the leaves helps heal wounds and incisions. So if you're able to access some hibiscus, I strongly suggest you get it and drink the tea, because it's going to help with your heart chakra healing as well. It's going to help heal that wound that's preventing you from entering this rest mood and this restoration, all right, and this reconnecting with spirit, all right? It's gonna help restore that wound, okay? It says hibiscus dissolves blockages in the first and second energetic centers, opening the channels at the base of the spine, the reproductive centers, and the lower back. So it's gonna help restore the energy in your root chakra, all right? It's gonna help restore the energy in your sacral chakra as well, all right? That's very important, okay? Because that's gonna help push you forward. That's gonna help give you the drive and the courage to keep pushing forward, all right? So I highly recommend you to take this herb. This could be your new moon ritual, all right? Drinking this herb if you're able to get your hands on it, all right? Drinking the herb, getting a spiritual bath with this herb as well, okay? That's going to be very important for you during this time, all right? It's going to help open your chakras up, all right? Your root chakra and your sacral chakra, and it's going to help, you know, channel those energies and emotions that's blocked inside, okay? So yeah. Yeah, it says, like hibiscus, you bring the presence of renewal and joy to others, all right? Express your creativity and keep attracting, okay? The hummingbird, you are a creature of nectar, all right? Divine love and joy, all right? So you have divine love and joy around you. And this also goes back to Leo, all right? They're the life of the party. They make people laugh, all right? Confirmation, all right? You bring joy when you bring joy to people's lives, all right? You bring fun, joy, and laughter, all right? That's just naturally how you are as a Leo. So right now I'm seeing a heavy blockage with that, all right? So definitely you need to drink some hibiscus tea, yeah, to help bring back that divine love and joy, okay? And reversed, it means it may represent the inability to see the many blessings you've been given. So yeah, the hibiscus was in reverse, all right? So you're definitely not seeing the many blessings that you've been given from spirit, all right? Hence why you need to reconnect with spirit so that you're able to see and feel that you are truly blessed regardless of your circumstance right now, all right? You truly receive miracles, okay? You truly do, okay? But you're not seeing it right now. Hence why this Cancer new moon is focusing like on your third eye and your crown chakra, because they're blocked, all right? You're not able to see and connect with spirit and your higher self to realize that you have miracles. You have been experiencing miracles, okay? And it's going to help you realize that you are worthy of it all, all right? So let's follow the dance of the hummingbird, all right? So you guys may need to, in order to like unblock that sacral chakra as well, definitely go out and dance, all right? Free up. That's a way that you can unblock your sacral chakra through movement, through dance, all right? That's also very important for you through the in this new moon as well, okay? Yeah. All right, so for my lovely joyful Leos, all right, you definitely need to open up and receive. Open up your crown chakra to receive, open up your third eye to receive, and see the miracles that are already in front of your eyes, okay? You need to align your sacral chakra. Drinking this hibiscus tea will definitely be of significance, or also getting a spiritual bath with it as well, all right? So a journal prompt for you guys could be, why have I been disconnected from spirit, all right? What has been going on in you guys' lives? What has been keeping you busy that has been disconnecting you from spirit and not letting you realize that the miracles and the blessings are literally in front of you, all right? So that is definitely a journal prompt that you can do for this new moon, okay? Yeah, and remember that even though it may not feel like good things are happening to you, they are, all right? Just trust. Definitely get some movement in your bodies to help shake that stagnant and energy that's blocking your sacral chakra. Okay, for my Virgos, this Cancer new moon, the theme is surrounding let's do that over. All right, my Virgos, this Cancer new moon theme for all of my Virgos is healing surrounding your community, all right? Healing through community and connection, all right? This gives me heavy, like, relationships and, like, work vibes, all right? So your chakra focus for this Cancer new moon is your throat and your heart chakra, okay? Your inner child / heart message is, what part of you is asking to feel safer, loved, nurtured, and understood, all right? You could be feeling some energetic imbalances such as stress, burnout, overgiving, fear, not grounding, okay? So yeah, let's see what spirit has to say for you, my Virgos. Ooh, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Wow. And we have the Fool in reverse. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Fool in reverse. Ooh, are you guys scared to take new steps? Are you guys scared to just go with it? Yeah, you guys are definitely unfocused, all right? You're doing things, lacking meaning behind your intentions, lacking meaning behind anything that you do, all right? Like, it's just like you're acting real reckless, all right? You're hesitating, you're making unwise decisions, you can't decide, you're indecisive. Like, it's a whole bunch of confusion. I just feel confusion with you guys, all right? So, yeah. Definitely throat chakra blockage as Wow, okay. But Spirit wants to remind you that you need to speak your mind to solve your problems, all right? Yeah, you gotta speak, do logical things, all right? You gotta have better insight and clarity with your ideas and your breakthroughs, because right now you are not moving wise at all, okay? You're not moving wise at all. You're moving real careless in these streets right now, Vargas. You need to tap back into your power. Well, let's see what Spirit has to say, yeah, you need to set a new moon intention for sure. And a new moon intention that you can set is, you can say, I am supported by aligned souls, all right? You definitely need to surround yourself with people who are going to support you and encourage you right now, and feed you good information and wise words, all right, to help you make wise decisions, all right? For sure, because right now, the circle that you're surrounded by, they're not doing you good at all. They're not doing you justice. They're not there to help you make wise decisions. They're keeping you at a low vibration. And yeah, look at that. We have instinctive instincts. Yeah, your instincts. You need to tap into your instincts, all right? You need to tap into your instincts. That's third eye energy also, okay? A wolf, they're very aware of the surroundings. They're on point with everything. Right now, you're lacking. All right, you need to trust your instincts right now. All right, that is what this new moon is calling in for you. All right, trusting yourself, trusting your instincts, trusting your decisions, trusting your moves, and definitely removing those people in your current circle, because they are serving you no purpose at all. And I mean no purpose at all. I'm being generous with it. They done. It's time to let them go, okay? Because they're holding you back. They're making you make unwise decisions. They're making you act out of character, and they're making you lose your power, okay? And they're stopping you from your breakthrough. You're meant to have a breakthrough. For sure. Let's see what Herbal Oracle Spirit is calling for you. This one right here. Ooh, what is this? Ginkgo in reverse. Wow, and literally I cannot make this up. The word on the ginkgo is breakthrough. I cannot make this up. Yeah, confirmation, like what I said. The people who you surround yourself now, your current community is stopping your breakthrough, okay? Confirmation. Look at this. The Ace of Swords and the Ginkgo Swords. What? Like, do you know that you have so much power and insight and ideas in you? Like, you're powerful. Look at this. I cannot make this up. 2 swords, both of them swords. All right. Wow. Let's see what this is saying. Breakthrough. You have the crow, so you're definitely gonna have to go through a rebirth. All right, the crow represents death and rebirth. Let's see what it's saying here for ginkgo. Forgive me if I'm saying these herbs wrong. Ginkgo. Ginkgo, the breakthrough herb, all right? And this was in reverse, all right? So upright, it is the dawn of a new mind, new ideas, visionary thinking, mental clarity, resilience. Reverse, it's overthinking, clouded judgment, mental despair. Listen to this one. Weighed down by collective darkness. Your circle, who you're surrounding yourself with around. I swear I cannot make this up. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Your astrological rulers are Mars and Uranus. All right. Definitely, if you're able to get your hands on this, you can brew this as a tea, as the leaves were traditionally brewed as a tea. All right. It helps with gastrointestinal disorders, heart problems, congestive issues. All right. And also it has a fruit, and it was applied directly on the skin and fungal infections, and was helpful in relieving breast tissue inflammation. Wow. It's also used medically to relieve breathing problems such as asthma and bronchitis. So if you're experiencing that right now, my Virgos, definitely that is linked to your energetic imbalance. All right, if you're having problems with asthma and bronchitis and your lungs, that's because you are energetically imbalanced right now. All right, it says ginkgo has withstood millions of years of challenges, symbolizing strength, resilience, and survival. All right, Mars represents strength. All right, that's the planet that this planet represents, Mars. All right, it represents strength, endurance, survival, action, and primal energy, all characteristics that ginkgo has embodied across time. Like the transmitter of higher energy, Uranus also has a connection to Uranus. Ginkgo is stimulating, an initiator of action, and it helps with to source your mind. All right, so yeah, this is definitely going to give you strength and resilience, and it's going to help push you towards doing more courageous things, doing things that you know are right. Okay, and it's also going to help you with taking action in the right direction, making good decisions, making better choices. All right, because right now you're not making those better choices, so this is definitely going to help. If you're able to get your hands on this herb, I highly recommend you drinking it or doing a spiritual bath with it. Okay, it says for guidance, the sword of truth held by the hand of God rises from the clouds, signaling a moment of breakthrough. The double-edged sword is encircled by a golden crown, symbolizing the victory of transcendence over illusion. Both ginkgo and raven are ancient guardians of earth, both symbolizing strength and resilience required to protect the after realm, the source of magic. Okay, so y'all, you have to use your strength and your resilience, okay, during this time. That is very important, because you will go through a breakthrough. It says, if ginkgo has appeared in your spread today, you are about to experience a total breakthrough. All right, a revolutionary change in consciousness. Bring the light of dawn to the ongoing cycles of darkness within yourself. Yeah, it's gonna bring to the light the things that, the cycles of darkness, the things that need change. All right, from within. All right, stay dynamic and fluid, and don't allow negativity to cloud your judgment. All right, don't allow this negative circle that you're surrounded by now to cloud your judgment. All right, you have to be strong enough to use your own instincts. Okay. All right, so yeah, a journal prompt that you can write, I would say, what what is making me hold on to my current circumstances, to my current community. All right, you need to tap within and figure out why you are holding on to these people that are not serving you any good. All right, definitely cleanse yourself in a spiritual bath. All right, do a soul hand wash. That will help as well. And definitely do some meditation. I feel like that's going to be very important for you, some meditation. All right. On a brown paper bag, you got a brown paper bag and a permanent marker, and write everything that you've done that you don't like. All right, filter it away from you 3 times. Flush it down the toilet, and as you're flushing it down the toilet, imagine all of that just being erased away, and you just on a clean slate of rebirth, clean and whole again. Okay, my Libras, this theme focusing around you this new moon is about balancing your career and your emotional life. All right, your emotional needs. Okay, and your chakras to focus on are your heart and your solar plexus chakra. A heart/inner child message. What emotional strains, what emotional ties am I willing to release? What emotional ties am I willing to release? What are my emotional needs? Yeah. You could be feeling burnout, you could be feeling fatigue, you could be feeling fear, you could be feeling emotional stress right now. All right, so you're definitely energetically in balance right now. All right, so let's see what Spirit's got to say. Ooh, so that Spirit. Emotional needs. Ooh, we got 4 cards for Libra. And the 10 of Cups in reverse was at the bottom of the deck. Look at that, and it came out. We have the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. All right. Yeah, you guys are definitely experiencing delays. All right, you guys are disorganized. You have obstacles. All right, you're going through so much right now, right? And you kind of got this arrogance to your attitude about it. Like, you're like, yeah, it'll work out, I figured out, I got this. Like, you're arrogant, like you don't want someone to come help you or give you a hand or give you advice or, you know, guide you in what to do. You're very arrogant in this time. All right. But Spirit says believe in yourself and have the courage to continue. Okay, yeah, with this 9 of Wands here, you have to find the courage, you have to find the strength. All right, you have to be disciplined, okay, within your work life and your emotional needs. Okay, because there's definitely an imbalance. Whichever one you're putting too much into, that's the one that you need to put less into, okay? Yeah. You definitely need support right now. You need a resolution to your problems, all right? And you need like a community that's gonna help. You need a community that's gonna help you to solve these problems, okay? For sure. A community that's gonna guide you, give you the guidance you need in order to solve these problems, because yeah, you're getting into arguments, you're not unified with yourself, and that's why your work life is chaotic as well. Because once you're unbalanced from within, everything else around you is just gonna fall into that order and become unbalanced, okay? So you definitely need to find balance and find unity. If you have someone at your job that you can trust and confide in and you see as a leader, go ask for their guidance. Go ask for their opinion on a situation, whatever you feel like you need to like take control of, and trust in them. And that needs to be your community that you need to focus on, or that person, whether it be one person, 2 people, 3 people. Definitely tap into them and see what knowledge and wisdom they have to give you, all right? Because yeah, you're definitely, I see that like you're a little bit like, you got a little bit of delays, but you do have things to celebrate as well, all right? You're gonna have things to celebrate as well, and your joy will come back, okay? With this 3 of Cups here, it will come back, all right? But you just need to focus on being disciplined. You need to focus on being persistent, all right? And you need to focus on overcoming your delays, all right? Stop always expecting people to feel sorry for you, because no, they're not. You're able to figure out whatever it is that you need to figure out. You're just being lazy, to be honest. Okay? Yeah, so definitely try not to put too much into work. If you're like, take a break if you need to from work. Go for a walk. Take your lunch breaks. I'm channeling that like some of you like be working straight through your lunch breaks. Like, take a lunch break. Take that time. Okay? It's rightfully yours. Like, don't be working through your lunch break. Take that time. You need to step away from the job for a minute and then step back. If you're able to go on a vacation, I highly recommend that as well, for you to just get away from work a little bit, and on this vacation start focusing on your emotional needs. Do a little shadow work, do a little manifestation, all right? Do a little journaling, so that you're able to figure out the root of your emotional needs and why it's that big imbalance and this big self-pity and this big like disorganization and all of these delays, all right? You definitely need to tap within from that, all right? So your new moon intention could be success and peace can coexist. You can be successful and be peaceful at the same time, right? So that's your new moon intention. If you want to write it on a piece of paper, burn it in a candle, write it on a bay leaf, burn it. If you want to, that's definitely a new moon intention for you, all right? Yeah, also a journal prompt that you can write is, what emotional pattern am I ready to release, all right? What emotional pattern are you ready to release? Okay. Spirit, what chakra? What chakra? Ooh, we have 3 cards that came on, all right? We have the Destiny card, we have the Third Eye in reverse, and we have the Perception in reverse. Yeah, you guys are just energetically unbalanced, all right? Having on the Third Eye unbalanced, had confirmation with these 2 cards alone. This alone is like higher self energy with Third Eye and the Perception. This is double confirmation that your third eye, because you gain your perception through your third eye. So this is double confirmation that your third eye is just 100% unbalanced, all right? And because of that, because your perception is off, your destiny is gonna be slid down to you, all right? Confirmation on you need to do some shadow work, all right? You see here, you have the black and the white boys. Confirmation, shadow work, all right? You need to face the darkness in order to enter the light and just be in a whole new energetic wave, all right? That is very important, all right? Also, you need to, I see these two seeking higher knowledge and higher self, all right? Seeking action, seeking advice from these two wise men on what they should do. So definitely confirmation, you need to seek advice from someone wise and a little bit older and a little bit wiser than you, so that you can have a better understanding of your next steps, for sure. Yeah. Let's see what card. Oh, we have Candula in reverse, and this is purity. Confirmation that you're like unbalanced, like your chakras, like you're not pure, you're not feeling that sacral chakra, you're not feeling pure, you're not got that light glowing from within, all right? Let's see what it says in the book for Candula. Candula, upright, innocent, all right? New beginnings, trusting in life. Reverse, lack mindset, inability to access manifestation, resistance to new beginning. This is the Sun card, all right? Inability to access manifestation. Confirmation on why perception and third eye was in reverse. You are unable to access that, all right? You manifest, and you manifesting through your third eye. You see your new life, your new future through your third eye, all right? Inability is in reverse, and hence why the Candula is in reverse as well, all right? You definitely need to go and do some sun gazing, some sun meditate out in the sun, all right? Externally, to treat burns, bruises, and wounds, and to help stop bleeding, all right? So yeah, you definitely need to get your hands on some Candula and drink it as a tea, or do a spiritual bath on it, because it's going to help you to release those wounds that are stuck inside you. It's going to help you to release that emotional needs that you're not willing to like acknowledge, okay? For sure, all right? It symbolizes the gesture of universal abundance, okay, yeah. You have the Ten of Cups. It's in reverse. Upright, it means abundance. Like, you gotta get back on track. Everything is unbalanced with you right now, Libra. Like, if you want abundance, you gotta tap from within, all right? For sure, okay? Yeah. Candula represents the pure impulse to create, vitality and creativity need to step and creativity needed to step into a new journey, all right? It's a superconductor, so definitely drink it. It's gonna help you be super productive, all right? If you use this in a ritual, it amplifies your intentions. It says, when using her energy within a ritual, as she greatly amplifies your intentions. So definitely get a spiritual bath with this. Burn a candle and get a spiritual bath. Burn a yellow candle as well. That's definitely going to help. Let's see the guidance. Yeah. It says, don't allow pain from the past to disable you. Don't allow pain from the past to disable your ability to dream a new life, all right? Don't let pain from the past disable you to dream your new life, your 10 of Cups, okay? Don't let it, right? You definitely have some emotional healing to do when it comes to matters of the heart and the past, okay? All right, so definitely tap in to self, all right? A journal prompt that you can write, if I haven't said it already, is what emotional pattern am I willing to release, okay? And another journal prompt you can do is, what is a daily routine I can establish in order to balance my career and my emotional needs, okay? You need to establish a routine so that it's balanced, all right? Having more on emotional needs, because once you balance your emotional needs and you align that, then your career will automatically fall into place, okay? Thank you, my lovely Libras. Wishing you luck and light as you find balance within work and emotional needs, all right? It's very much needed for you in this moment. All right, so for my Scorpios, my lovely emotional beings, okay? This new moon in Cancer, your theme is spiritual expansion, all right? And deeper faith, all right? You need to tap into your spiritual side and have faith in the universe, okay, y'all? Your chakra focus. This new moon is your third eye and your crown, okay? And your heart/inner child message is what part of you is asking to feel safer, to feel loved, all right? To feel understood, okay? Ooh, we have 2 cards. Let's see one more. We have, an intention that you can set for this new moon is I surrender to transformation, all right? I surrender to transformation, okay? And you could be feeling burnout, stress, fear, you're overgiven, okay? So that could be your energetic imbalance surrounding you right now, okay? So we have the Chariot in reverse, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of reverse here, all right? Yeah, you guys are definitely feeling like you're at a defeat, all right? You have a lot of negative energy surrounding you, all right? You're imbalanced. You got tension, all right? You got disunion within you, all right? You got rejection. You got separation, all right? You have a lot of negative energy inside of you, all right? But you need to find balance, all right? You need to find duality, all right? You need to settle this uncontrollable negative energy that is surrounding you right now, all right? You need to go tap within and investigate what is making you hold on to all this negative energy, okay? Because it's like downing your spirit, all right? And it's keeping you away from your spiritual side, all right? Is deteriorating your faith, okay? So you need to have the willpower to find control, all right? Heavy water energy, all right? Heavy earth energy, okay? Yeah, you definitely need to tap within. Angel number could be 527, okay? Lock that in. You're definitely confused about something because the Chariot in reverse, something is stopping you from moving forward, all right? Something that you're confused about, something that you feel like that defeated you, all right? It's stopping you from progressing forward, because in upright, the Chariot is all about progression and moving forward at a fast pace. But no, you stuck in stagnant, all right? For sure. Imbalance. You're spiritually imbalanced. You definitely need to recover, all right? You need assistance recovering, all right? You got conflicts going on here. You got no movement. Ooh, I need to pull one more card for this. This is crazy. Ooh, the Lovers. So this emotional, like this spiritual, this imbalance that you're feeling definitely has to do with like a lover, whether it's a past lover or current lover. It definitely has to do with a lover, okay? Someone, a lover, this lover was good to you, all right? They inspired you, they motivated you, they loved you, they was beautiful, they was about their action, they was committed to you, they made wise choices, they made, like, you guys were a good union, but I'm getting that you kind of effed it up, okay? And you have heavy regret, and you feel heavy loss because you lost something that you knew was a diamond, okay? And it's still like got you feeling like you were rejected. It still got you feeling imbalanced, all right? That energy is still within, all right? Although you may have lost a diamond, all right, you need to be strong enough to push forward and move on, all right? It just wasn't meant to be. Spirit doesn't keep things in your life that's not meant to be. And maybe it was a lesson for you to learn things that you need to work on and heal. Okay. Excuse me, confirmation. Let's see what chakra needs is coming out. What chakra is coming out for my Scorpio spirit? Chakra. Chakra spirit. Ooh, we have four chakras that came out. Heavy on the heart, we have 2 green chakras, all right? We have growth. We have stuck, lonely, and sad in reverse, okay? So y'all, spirit is letting you know that y'all, you need to take this stuck, lonely, sad energy and transmute it into growth. Inner growth, all right? Transmute it into deeper faith, all right? Transmute it into spiritual expansion, all right? That's gonna help you overcome, all right? We have impatience and overindulgence, yeah. Yeah, you guys are like, how can I describe it? You guys want better, but one, you're impatient because you know why? You're not having the faith and you're not trusting in the universe, you know? Everything happens in due time, and the universe is not going to bless you with your wants and your needs if you're not energetically aligned with it, all right? Right now, you're not energetically aligned with your wants and your desires and your needs, so that's why you're getting impatient, because you're like, yo, like, I should have been had this, I should have been done that, I should have been this far ahead, I should have, like, you know, been had a wife, I should have been had a girlfriend, I should have been da-da-da-da-da. But you're not energetically aligned and you're overindulging in something. I'm getting like something like either alcohol or like, you know, like, boy, you're definitely not going to be blessed when you're crowding your temple with this. Overindulging, like, I'm getting addiction type habits, all right? Like, for sure. Let's see what card spirit wants us to choose from for our herbal. Oh, we have Bobsiana, trust. This is confirmation. Like, you have to trust in spirit. You have to trust in divine, all right? You have to trust. And look at that. We have the clock here, all right? You have to trust that everything is coming to you in divine timing. Wow. We have the moon and I believe Uranus for this planet. Let's confirm. I believe that's Uranus and the moon. Oh, that's not moon and Neptune, I'm sorry. So y'all, so Bobsiana upright, self-love, heart revival. Yeah, confirmation when I said earlier when it comes to matters of the heart and this lover of a past relationship, like yeah, you need to let that go and revive your heart. All right, compassion. All right. It's a deeply creative feminine spirit who has masterful healing abilities. Yeah, you guys need to be deeply healed, all right? And it's a feminine spirit, so that lets me know that you need to be tapping into your feminine side a little bit more to activate this feminine spirit, all right? Go out in the moon and moon gaze and meditate, all right? Draw, color, do some art, like tap into that feminine side, sing, you know, rap if you rap, write poetry. Like you need to tap into that feminine side to help activate this this feminine spirit, all right, to help your healing, all right? It says healing wounds of the heart, past relationships, grief, loss, sadness, abuse, and melancholy. I cannot make this up, as I literally said that, all right? Thank you, spirit. Also, it heals wounds from childhood for soul revival. You'll definitely have some childhood wounds, all right? Scorpio, this Cancer new moon is going to bring up so much if you're willing to tap into your spiritual side and meditate, you know, do the shadow work. That's very important. Shadow work, this Cancer new moon is very important for you because it's gonna be so hard, but you have to tap in and bring out that darkness, all right? You have to bring out those childhood wounds. You have to bring out that part of you that you're not willing to face, all right? You have to bring out those past relationships, all right? That's gonna be hard, but it's crucial. Spirit said it's crucial for your evolvement, all right? It's crucial. Okay. To heal a stunned soul that left fragments of itself in a painful past. So yeah, you definitely left fragments of yourself in the past, and I felt that in the beginning of the reading. You're stuck in this past relationship, you can't move on. I said that you need to move on when it comes to matters of the heart in this relationship. Yeah. It says it deeply amplifies the heart energy, all right? Expansive intuition and lucid dreaming, all right? So you guys could be pay attention to your dreams at this time, because you're going to be very active in your dream world, okay? If you're doing what you need to do and you're actually doing your shadow work and stuff, that's when you will notice your dreams will start to become more active, and you will start to lucid dream more, and you'll start to understand and connect your spirit more once you lucid dream, okay? It promotes an awakening, all right, of inner pathways, unconditional self-love, all right? It assists us in rediscovering forgotten places within ourselves. That's very important, all right? Ask yourself, where in my heart's memory can I bring wholeness to? That's another journal prompt. Where in my heart's memory can I bring wholeness to? Okay, yeah. Bobsiana medicine is like that of whales and hummingbirds, the joyous record keepers of the sacred that assist us in accessing the reservoirs of the cosmic heart. It's gonna help you access what you've pushed down in your heart, what you've pushed to a like reserve spot in your heart. Okay, so if you're able to get your hand on this plant, I highly suggest you to drink it as a tea and do a spiritual bath with it, a spiritual cleansing with it as well, right? As it's gonna renew your heart and make you tap within. Okay. It also brings me a sense of peace too, of calmness. Alright, my Scorpios, yeah. Yeah, so my Sagittarius, this Cancer new moon, the theme that surrounds you is releasing old energetic attachments. All right, Sagittarius, you gotta let that ish go. Okay, you gotta let those old attachments go that don't serve you no more. All right, you need to do some energetic cord cutting rituals. Okay, you need to do a cord cutting ritual as well. Okay, your chakra focus is your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Okay, we hold a lot of energy in our sacral chakra that we don't realize, but our sacral chakra, I would say, is one of our most used chakras as like a human race. Like a lot of our energy gets held in our sacral and our heart chakras. All right, and without us even knowing it, it can like quickly get on a line because of that. All right, so you definitely need to focus on your sacral chakra this Cancer new moon. Okay, yeah, releasing those ties. Okay, releasing those ties. Inner child heart healing message. All right, what part of you is asking to be released and restored? What part of you is asking to be released and restored? All right, you may feel emotional suppressant right now. You may feel stress. You may feel burnout. You may feel fear. You may feel like you're overgiving. All right, you may feel like you're not grounded enough as you should be. Okay, so yeah, let's tap in to see what spirit is saying. Okay, and if you feel like you're emotionally imbalanced, a simple intention that you can set for this new moon is I gain all my power back. All right, I reclaim my power. Simple and easy. Let's tap in to our Sagittarius spirit. Misunderstanding. You have definitely been misunderstood in your past relationships. All right, and because of that, they have ended abruptly. They have got canceled quickly. All right, it didn't work out. Tell me more, spirit, when it comes to Sagittarius and this Cancer new moon energy that surrounds them, with letting go of energetic attachments. Oh, that's one card. We need one more card, spirit. And with this Two of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, it caused chaos, it caused imbalance, it caused within, it caused you to get overwhelmed from relationships, yeah. Because if you were to say something that was wrong, like I feel like what you say often gets misinterpreted, so like it always causes chaos within your relationships. All right, yeah, but with this Fool of Cups here, spirit wants you to remember to don't let your focus close you to new ideas. Don't let the hurt and the chaos of your past relationships close you to new relationships. And that could be in work, family, school, personal relationships. Like, you know, take it as it resonates, okay? Don't let it close up, all right? Yeah. Let's see what chakra. What chakra, spirit? Yeah, you guys definitely need to let go of those emotional ties. For sure. Let go of it for yourself. It's stopping your healing, okay? It's stopping your progression with this Ace of Wands in reverse. It definitely is. Spirit. Look, y'all don't even wanna, like, Spirit don't even, yeah, y'all have this perception that you gotta be perfect, alright? Y'all have this perception that you gotta be perfect. But no, you don't. You do not have to be perfect, okay? You don't have to be perfect in a relationship. You don't have to, we're not perfect, alright? We're all souls in a meat suit experiencing this life together, alright? You don't have to master perfection, okay? Not everything is perfect, not every relationship is perfect, but that doesn't mean that because of it not being perfect that you should stop having faith that all relationships will be perfect, okay? Let's see what herbal plant Spirit is guiding you to this Cancer moon. Ooh, cordyceps, revival. You need some heart revival, okay? Yeah. I'm definitely seeing like heavy sacral chakra energy here, alright? Revival within like your blood, your DNA, okay? Let's see what it is saying. Ooh. Alright, yeah. Renewal, alright? Activation, resurrection, alright? Right now, like this energy and this mindset that you're in, that because of in the past stuff didn't work out, it's like a parasitic infection that's stuck inside of you, and it has you thinking that nothing will work out. All right, you can make this with a tea or a tonic. All right, in Chinese medicine, it was used for low sex drive, kidney conditions, heart disease. All right, it was used to boost endurance. All right, this amplifies your joyful mood, and all right, and it brings back positive feelings. All right, so this is definitely an herb that's gonna help bring back positive vibes into your body, okay, which is very essential right now, right? Because you are at like a low vibration because of the energetic ties that you have attached to you. All right, you need to let it go. It says energy is available to manifest your greatest dreams. Passion is in alignment with knowledge. All right, Jupiter's herbs are amplifiers, joyful mood enhancing herbs that inspire positive feelings, okay? The astrological ruler for this plant is Jupiter, Pluto, and Mars, okay? Let's see what else it says. Like the great eagle, you are blessed with the connection to the divine. All right, you have an intimate ability to live in the realm of the spirit, yet remain connected and balanced within the realms of the earth. The eagle mirrors your ability to observe with expansive awareness and achieve great sight beyond you deign, okay? Yeah, you gotta let go of these energetic chords and just observe that you're greater, and not everything is the same because of a few bad experiences, okay? Yeah. Yeah. That's it for my Sagittarius. Alright, so also a journal prompt that you can write is, what emotional pattern am I ready to release? What emotional pattern am I ready to release? My Capricorns, my Capricorns. Alright, this Cancer new moon, the thing that surrounds you is healing relationships and receiving love. Alright, what relationships are you willing to heal and receive love again from? Okay, and your chakra focus this Cancer new moon is your root and your heart chakra. Yeah, your inner child heart / healing message. What part of you is asking to feel safer? What part of you is asking to feel safer? All right, a new moon intention that you can set is, I am worthy of support. I am worthy of support. Okay, yeah. Spirit, what energy surrounds my Capricorn collective for this Cancer moon? When it comes to healing relationships and receiving love. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so we have the Emperor, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely had your guard up in previous relationships before, all right? Because you probably could have been deceived, you could have been betrayed, all right? You could have been tricked, all right? You could have had a low self-esteem, all right? But now you're looking back on things that you have accomplished and new goals that you have set, and you're reflecting and you're remembering things that are necessary for you in order to push forward in your new relationships. All right, yeah, you have mastered control. All right, you have mastered responsibility. All right, you have mastered self-discovery and the willpower to not tie negative relationships to what can become. Okay, yeah, you're definitely planning. Because you know that victory is yours with this Emperor. You're sitting tall and strong. You're ready to take on healing the relationships that need to be healed. Okay? You're ready to create that structure, that control. Okay? But you're definitely going to need to put in some hard work. It's not going to come easy. For sure. All right, angel number 477, 477, lock that in. All right, you're definitely going to need to work hard when it comes to rebuilding these foundations of these relationships. Okay, let's see what chakra is speaking. Spirit. Yeah, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be tired. You definitely gonna be like in a, well, I got 2 cards, so let's roll with it. Ooh, gaining something. We have expansion here, okay? And we have close/isolation, all right? So yeah, you're definitely going to be isolating yourself in order to expand, all right? In order to come back and bring healing energy into relationships and in order to receive love, okay? This is heavy like throat chakra energy. Your spirits are going to be with you as well. Heavy on the spirits being with you. Yeah. Be mindful of the clothes that you wear. You want to wear during this time that you're trying to like emotionally align and emotionally receive love. Spirit is telling me that y'all red. Wear some red, okay? Wear some green. Wear some blue. That's gonna help with communication. And because of these two cards of blue, that's like throat chakra energy. You're gonna be using that a lot when it comes to healing these relationships and receiving love, okay? You're gonna need to communicate your needs. You're gonna need to communicate your boundaries. You're gonna need to communicate your likes and dislikes, all right? So definitely wearing blue will help align your throat chakra and help you to speak with confidence and truth. And when you're ready to in the process of healing these relationships, all right, and receiving love. Let's see what cards Spirit. Ooh, Angel's Trumpet. Death. Ooh. I see death. I see white and pure. I see rebirth. I see a feather. Let's see what this says. Wow, I was not expecting that card. Angel's death, upright, breakdown, transformation, elimination, shedding the old. Yeah, confirmation. You're shedding the old way of how you enter and show up in relationships, okay? You're shedding that and you're becoming a new. Yeah, the guidance says angel trumpet signals a time of catharsis or death. A deep emotional breakdown is due or near. You may feel lost in your own emotional despair, depression, shame, or unworthiness. But know the angels of discernment and darkness are here to support you. Coming eye to eye with the darkest feelings within yourself catalyzes the greatest awakening. Deeply pause, let go of control, and witness the broken pieces of yourself with loving awareness, okay? The medicine of the bat symbolizes a need for a ritualistic death of relations, situations, or aspects of life. Wow. Listen to that again. The medicine of the bat symbolizes the need for a ritualistic death of relations, situations, or aspects of life. Bat, like angel's trumpet, signals rebirth, literal and metaphysical, okay? Death of old patterns and worn out habits. Understand that you can reconstruct at any time, regardless of how staggered you might feel. Wow, this card fits perfectly with the theme around this new moon, all right? Healing relationships and receiving love. So just know as you enter this new moon that you're going to be entering a deep transformation of death and rebirth, all right? And in ways that you show up in any ship that you're in. All right, new moon intention for you could be, I am worthy of support. I am, and then you can also write some new ways in which you're willing to show up. What are some new ways that you're willing to show up in your relationships, in any ship that you're willing to show up in? Yeah. Okay, all right, my lovely, lovely Aquarius. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you in this Cancer new moon, all right? The theme around you this Cancer new moon is prioritizing wellness and daily rituals, all right? That's the theme for you guys around this new moon. And the chakra focus that you guys need to focus on is your root chakra and your solar plexus, all right? You all need to be grounding more. You all need to be out in the sun, getting some dollars from Ra, all right, to help prioritize your daily routines and your wellness, okay? An inner child message that is for you guys for this new moon is what part of you is asking to feel safer, to feel loved, to feel nurtured, to feel understood, okay? You all could be feeling some energetic imbalances, emotional suppression, stress, fear, burnout, overgiving, lack of grounding for sure, all right? So let's see what Spirit has to say, all right? We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, yeah. You guys are acting careless, all right? For sure, all right? Careless with your growth, careless with your energy, all right? Careless with the people that are around you as well, right? But heavily careless with your energy, all right? You got some evil, cruel people around you right now. Ooh, we have the Six of Swords in reverse and also the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, a lot of reverse energy here, y'all. 463 could be an angel number. Lock that in, all right? But y'all, you guys definitely feel stuck, all right? You're definitely going through like some emotional roller coaster right now, all right? You feel stuck, you feel unwanted, you feel a lot of tension, a lot of turbulence, all right? You guys are not stable right now. Your foundations are not stable. Your foundations have a lot of tension, all right? You can feel a little anxious and insecure as well, all right? So it's important for you to prioritize your self-wellness during this Cancer new moon, okay? Yeah, you need to tap into your solar plexus chakra for sure, all right? To bring that fire back, all right? Bring that light back from within, okay? Because you're definitely under like some type of mind attack right now, all right? When it comes to your growth, your energy, your creativity, your problem solving, your responsibilities, you're all unaligned and you're not operating in complete harmony right now. So that's why it's important for you to focus on your wellness and create a routine, a daily routine to help bring you back into harmony, okay? Let's see what your chakras are saying. What is chakra saying for our Aquarius spirit when it comes to this Cancer new moon and prioritizing their wellness and daily routines? Oh, 2 came out. Okay, let's see. Ooh, death and release and confusion, confirmation. Like I said before, we had a lot of reverse cards here, so there was heavy confusion with this Knight of Wands, okay, and this Six of Wands as well, right? I mean, and the Six of Swords, okay, and also this Four of Wands. Heavy confusion, heavy like feeling down, heavy like not in your growth. So you are definitely going to go through a death and a release. All right, you're gonna release this these feelings, these emotional turmoil feelings. All right, and you're gonna be renewed. All right, in this card here, yes, you're going through a death, but in the background, I don't know if you can see it, there is clouds and there's shining light rays. All right, so yeah, you have to face the darkness. Right, you do some meditation, do some shadow work to see where this energy is stemming from. It could be stemming from something in the past, something from childhood that you haven't quite let go or heal, okay? And it's definitely showing up now during this Cancer new moon. All right, it's causing a lot of confusion with your chakras and with your body, all right, and with your daily routines and how you operate. So it's important for you to face it and release it. All right, Spirit is saying. And when you release it, Spirit is with you. You see in this picture, they're hugging you, they're guiding you, they're protecting you, they're bringing you comfort. All right, so when you face this shadow work and face this trauma that is present from childhood, your spirit team is definitely going to be with you, whether it be an ancestor, a past one, loved one, someone that is in the ethers is definitely going to be with you and bringing you comfort. All right, so don't be too scared. All right, you need to definitely face that. Okay, let's see what Horrible Oracle Spirit is bringing forth for this Cancer new moon. Shape shifting. Oh, I do not know how to pronounce this, so forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's Matrigana. Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. Mitrigania. It's the shape shifting card. Can you all see this? Whoa. Confirmation for this death and release. You're gonna be shape shifting your whole self, okay? Yeah, and like I said, you're gonna have a guardian there with you, okay? We have the clouds present again. Let's see what this card's saying. Okay, Matrigania, all right, upright, subconscious healing, synchronizing inner and outer worlds. Wow, confirmation when it comes to prioritizing your wellness and your daily rituals. All right, synchronizing your inner and your outer worlds, your spiritual and your reality, synchronizing them together. All right, shape-shifting, time travel, transcendence of illusion. Yeah, okay, this is a rainforest tree. It was used to treat wounds, including stress, pain, fatigue, fever. All right, you can chew this plant for energy and stamina throughout the day. All right, it was used by monks for long periods of meditation. They burnt it to help with positive energy. So if you're able to get your hands on this plant, definitely like burn it in around your house, or sage your house with it to help bring some positive energy, or even sage your body with it. That's gonna help bring positive energy and positive vibes over yourself during this death and release phase, okay? Let's see what else it's saying. Alright, let's see the guidance. Excuse me if you hear any talking in the background. I have some guys doing some work outside my house. So please excuse and mind that, please. Okay, for the guidance, the balanced side represents the ability to shapeshift and adapt across realities. Like the dragonfly, Matriarchina grants us the power to break through the illusionary facade we often accept as reality, providing us the freedom from pain in order to break through the limiting illusions. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely in an illusion of your reality, all right? Your reality is unbalanced, it's confused, all right? So this plan is gonna be here and present during this Cancer new moon to help you break that illusion and bring back an awareness when it comes to both your spiritual and this 3D realm, okay, for sure. All right, and it's gonna bring you back into it's gonna make you enter a death phase, and when you release, you're gonna release all this confusion, all this stuck and stagnant energy, all this turbulence. You're gonna release all this just negative energy, and it's gonna bring you back, and you're gonna like break the illusion pretty much, okay? The dragonfly, like Matrona, helps us initiate subconscious healing, all right? Listen to this: subconscious healing from the trauma experience, from endless cycles of pain and suffering. Confirmation from what I said before. You are suffering from a childhood trauma that is present now that you have to face, all right? You have to face that darkness and you have to release it, and this is gonna help when it comes to entering the subconscious mind and going back to that childhood memory, all right, and releasing it, all right? Releasing that trauma. Confirmation. I swear I cannot make this up, okay? So yeah, and it's gonna help. And a lot of your pain and suffering now that you're experiencing during this period and this Cancer new moon stems from that childhood trauma, all right? So it's important that you face it and you release it so you can be renewed and release that pain, all right? Dragonfly medicine invites us to seek out the parts of our habits that have gone unchanged, unnoticed, and stagnant. Oh, that's why the theme around you guys, my beautiful Aquarius people, is like your wellness and your daily rituals, your daily routine. What habits do you need to shift and change so that you can create a better reality for self, all right? A better routine of healing and like becoming, okay? So this is definitely confirmation, all right? What daily routines and rituals can you bring forth in this new, daily routines and rituals can you bring forth around this Cancer new moon that are new, that will help aid to your healing as well, okay? So yeah, it says, ask yourself, have I tended to the changes I've been wanting to make? Don't get lost in the labyrinth of self-doubt. Break free from the elusive belief systems that hold you back, that hold back your transformation. Wow, this is very, very powerful, all right? So it's important, my Aquarius, that you guys break free from the illusions that are holding you back during this transformation, all right? Break free from that childhood trauma, face it, okay? And this blissful plant, all right? Make sure your garnet is gonna help shift and shape your reality and the illusion that is clouding you during this time, all right? And the Cancer new moon is gonna help progress that forward, okay, my beautiful Aquarius people? So yeah, a journal prompt that will help you during this new moon, okay, is what emotional pattern am I ready to release, okay? What am I calling in? All right, what are you ready to release? All right, and what are you ready to bring in during this Cancer new moon? All right, so a good thing ritual for you guys to do during this time is a release ritual. All right, after once you face the shadows of that childhood trauma, release it. All right, write it out, burn it, and dump the ashes down the toilet. Okay, and just picture and imagine it just all going away. Okay, and then for you to bring in that positive vibes, like I said, you can, if you can able to get your hands on this plant, definitely burn it around your house. Burn it in like one of those little, what you call it, like, you know how you have those wax little burners, candle burners or whatever. Be able to burn it some way, somehow. Definitely burn it and sage yourself with it. It's going to help bring in that positive energy for your shifting process. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius. Wow. Okay, for my lovely Pisces. All right, the theme surrounding you guys for this Cancer new moon is focusing on your self-love and your creativity. All right, so that's your heart and your sacral chakra. All right, you got to focus on your self-love and creativity. Pour into yourself a little bit more. You've been neglecting yourself a little bit. All right, pour into that a little bit more and tap into your sacral chakra to help bring out that creative side. All right, so we have the Five of Wands, we have the Page of Wands in reverse, and we have the Devil. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely struggling with something right now. Okay, heavy fires, heavy, like this gives me sacral chakra energy because it's like fire. Okay, like you're definitely fighting something right now. All right, some conflict, you're fighting some change or some movement. All right, that's gonna help progress you to your creative endeavors. Okay, yeah, so Spirit wants you to take life as it comes. All right, both the positive and the negative. All right, for sure. You're definitely a little unstable right now, right, when it comes to balancing your priorities and settling some unsettled energy that is within you. All right, you have a little bit of unsettled energy within you that you need to balance out. Okay, yeah, and with this Devil card, it's like you're letting it become a bondage over you. All right, don't let it take control over you. Okay, you have to find that balance and harmony and alignment again from within yourself. Okay, let go of like the chains. All right, you may need to tap into a little bit of shadow work as well during this Cancer new moon. Okay, because it's something superficial that's keeping you down and depressed. All right, could have received some bad news recently. All right, it's got you a little bit unstable. Okay, so you definitely need to transmute this negative energy that's like trapped within your sacral chakra right now, because I'm getting the feeling that you've not been too creative, you've not been too focused on your creative side. You've just been like, you know, focusing on the things that are like taking place around you. Life has definitely got you sucked in right now. All right, yeah, confirmation. You're right now, you're detached from your creativity. Confirmation, you're detached. All right, but don't worry, you, like I said, you see the scales here, things will balance out. You need to balance out like this negative energy that's keeping you detached. All right, I'm gonna pull one more card for you guys for your chakra. Spirit is guiding me to pull one more card. Yeah, things will balance out. All right, with these scales here and this detachment. Yeah, confirmation this sacral chakra card is out, all right? You could feel guilty about something, okay? Definitely feel guilty about something that you've done or came across, okay? It's making you feel sad and down for sure. And look at this, we have a chain here. Like it's keeping you bondage to them or to it, whatever it may be. So definitely need to release the chains of bondage that are keeping you in this negative energy, okay? This negative suppression right now, and it's keeping you trapped from your creativity, all right, and your passions. So let's pull a Herbal Oracle card to see what our spirit has to say. So y'all, you could definitely be feeling some energetic imbalances right now, all right? You could feel burnout, you could feel stress, all right? Lack of grounding. You could feel like you're not giving yourself enough of what it needs right now, all right? You could be suppressing some emotions as well. Ooh, dandelion. We have the dandelion, the wounded healer. Wow, wow, wow. This is giving me with this dandelion, the solar plexus, you could be connected to Ra, all right? You definitely need to get out in the sun, get some sun gaze, all right? But we have the rainbow here as well, right? So this lets me know that you will get through this, all right? There will be a bright, sunny side to it as well, all right? And you will get to the good, positive energy and the abundance after you get through this negative energy, okay? Also lets me know that you need to align all of your chakras as well. Let's see what this is saying for the dandelion, the wounded healer. All right. Dandelion, the wounded healer, upright, wounds as tools to awaken, all right? Healing journey, inner child healing, all right? It's used to treat kidney disease, swelling, skin problems, heartburn, upset stomach, all right? Traditional Chinese medicine use it for inflammation, milk production, all right? Dandelion is a survivor. It has extraordinary ability to withstand hardship and thrive through disturbed environments, all right? Dandelion loosens compacted earth and grows deep, tap roots that rejuvenate the soil, all right? So yeah, you're definitely connected to the earth, so you need to go out and ground some as well, all right, to reconnect to the earth, all right, to reconnect to your roots, all right, as this what it does to the body and soul. So definitely, if you're able to get your hands on some dandelion, definitely brew up a tea so that it can help tap deep within and rejuvenate your body and soul, all right? It assists us in renewing, cleansing, and mineralizing and adapting, all right? So your dandelion is going to help you to adapt as you transmute this negative energy into creative energy, okay? So if you're able to do a spiritual bath with dandelion or drink the tea, that would definitely be of benefit. That is your new moon ritual, okay? So yeah, it says dandelion is associated with the sun, all right? So confirmation, you're definitely a sun child, and you definitely need to go out in the sun a little bit more, all right, during this time, just to help you transmute and bring that light back into your creativity, into your creative side. Okay, my Pisces. Yeah, it helps restore the proper function of the body, increasing health and vitality, and bitter herb that works on the liver and gallbladder. All right. It says Chiron orbits between Saturn and Uranus, symbolically marking the liminal territory between Saturn, the third dimension, and concrete reality, and Uranus, the fifth dimension, and the quantum mind, embodying the rainbow bridge between the inner and the outer planets. In astrology, it represents our deepest, most tender wounds that are most difficult to heal, yet it also marks where we hold our greatest gifts. Wow, do you hear that? So it marks where you hold your greatest gifts, all right, and also your deepest wounds, all right, where you hold your greatest gifts, your sacral chakra, all right, your creativity, your yeah, wow. All right, so guidance for this time. Dandelion is here to remind you that you can thrive regardless of your circumstances, all right? Take ownership over your wounds. Find gratitude in the lessons. Dive deep into the depths of your origins and use your wounding to further define the purpose and healing you are here to transmit and share with the world. Don't let the pain define your personality, but draw from it for strength and purpose, all right? You are born from the seeds of higher order and intelligence, all right? Embrace this great healing power you've been given and go beyond the outlined path, all right? So yeah, this is gonna help define your purpose and transmit all that negative energy so you can dive deep within your life's purpose and continue to create and move towards that, okay? Wow, very, very powerful. So my Pisces, you definitely need to tap within, do a little bit of shadow work, because something is blocking your creativity during this time, all right? It's important during this Cancer new moon that you drink some tea and do a cleansing ritual with this dandelion as well, all right? And a new moon intention that you can say or set for yourself is, I deserve joy and abundance, okay? You deserve joy and abundance, all right? And a journal prompt that you can write is, what emotional pattern am I ready to release, all right? What am I calling in, okay? And just know that you do have the strength to overcome this creative block, all right? And continue forward through your life's path, okay? All right. And that concludes our Cancer new moon zodiac and chakra reading, all right? I hope that this finds who it needs to find. I hope that the messages that Spirit delivered today are healing, they're nurturing, and they help encourage you guys to do the inner healing that you need in order to push forward, all right? You know, this Cancer new moon is all about surrounding our emotional healing, our family, our relationships, our life. Is all about cleansing out the old and renewing ourselves, all right? So it's important that you do the work that needs to be done, all right? It's important that you face the darkness, even though it may be hard. It's gonna help release and renew you, all right? So that you can continue to push forward, all right, in life. Okay, my beautiful souls, thank you for joining me here. Thank you for allowing me into your energy and into your space during this Cancer new moon. I hope that my words were powerful. I hope that Spirit's words were powerful and that it helped brought understanding and inner standing for self, all right? Thank you for spending time with me today here at Rooted Visions Tarot. And I hope that you come back for future readings, you know, and as time goes on, I hope that you gain clarity and continue to join me and be a part of my family, all right? Because here at Rooted Visions, it's all about growing and aligning our chakras and becoming the best version of ourselves and operating on our higher self energy so that we can obtain the abundance that we want and desire in our lives, all right? I pray that this Cancer new moon brings forth a transformation of inner self, all right, to you guys. And like always, stay rooted, all right? Stay rooted and stay grounded, all right? And stay guided by Spirit. Until next time, my beautiful souls, peace, love, and blessings.